You know, one of the aspects I love about fly fishing is every time you're on the water, you're faced with a new challenge. It could be fish feeding on a certain stage of an aquatic insect. It could be that large fish in a tough to reach location. I could be fly fishing one of my favorite lakes, fish are feeding on chironomids, and I have to figure out the feeding depth, the pattern color, and the size to be successful. On today's episode, my challenge is weather. The Squamish area I am fishing has recently faced some torrential rain, a phenomenon locally referred to as an atmospheric river. River levels have been off the clock, there's been flooding everywhere, and now the river is rapidly dropping, coming back into shape, water is clearing, and the fish we're targeting today, migrating, returning coho or silver salmon, figuring out where they are and finding them and presenting the right fly to them is my challenge.
There he is. Yeah, you did. Yep. So crazy, right? Like it's so crazy what happened.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's a big fish.
Clint, every time I'm with you, it always seems to be, and I haven't got this in yet, so maybe I'm being premature, but personal best.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Squamish, special place, special fish, special guide. This is where dreams are made of.
Absolute beast. Look at the hook nose on that guy. Yeah!
Woohoo! Join me as I try and figure it all out.
Ooh, that's a nice sized fish.
Absolutely fantastic. That is what you're in for on this episode of The New Fly Fisher.
The New Fly Fisher is supported by Tourism Squamish, Vair Watches, Scientific Anglers, Trout Unlimited,
Good afternoon. We are on storm watch with the first atmospheric river headed towards the coast as we speak. Up to 75 millimeters of rain fell on the higher elevations of the North Shore. Less fell on the lower mainland, where 40 to 80 millimeters of rain fell, and on the outer coast of Vancouver Island, where up to 250 millimeters fell. We could certainly see some localized low-lying area flooding and pooling water on the roads. Swollen rivers and creeks will definitely happen with unstable edges and banks of those rivers and creeks, as well as an increased risk of landslides and washouts and power outages because we are also expecting windy conditions.
Today we're heading back to Squamish to spend more time with Clint Goyette from Valley Fishing Guides. This time we're targeting migrating coho as they make their way back to the Squamish River and its tributaries to spawn. Mother Nature was also showing her strength. On the day we arrived, an atmospheric river greeted us. Torrential rains exceeding 100 millimeters or 4 inches were significantly affecting river flows. Water levels were alarmingly high, and we might have to wait a day or so before we could go fishing. Clint didn't appear too concerned. He knew that river levels can drop quickly, and the influx of water would attract plenty of fresh coho for us to pursue. After checking out local conditions with Clint, we decided to grab a bite to eat and build a plan. I was cautiously optimistic that conditions would fall nicely into place. On our second day, the rain finally stopped. However, its influence remained, impacting our ability to get out on the water. Although the water was dropping, the rivers remained high and unfishable, and river access was also questionable in many areas. Clint and I continued to scout the region, looking for likely areas holding coho. With temperatures dropping up in the alpine level, Clint felt sure we could get on the water the following day. The great thing about staying in Squamish is there's lots to keep you occupied if you can't fish or wish to take a break. Squamish has a vibrant downtown area featuring unique shops, restaurants, breweries, and sightseeing opportunities. Some sightseeing opportunities include visiting the various waterfalls like Shannon Falls, riding on the Sea to Sky gondola, watching eagles, or perhaps enjoying a walk or a bike ride along the Squamish River. There are also indoor sightseeing opportunities, including the Britannia Mining Museum and the Railway Museum of British Columbia. Be sure to check out the Tourism Squamish website for a complete list of activities. Thanks in part to decreasing temperatures, the alpine river levels had finally dropped. It was time to fish. Many chum salmon were in the river, so we were confident our target species, coho, would also be around too. So Clint, we're finally here. The water's dropped. It's becoming more and more fishable every day. What are we going to fish with? Rods, lines, leader setup?
Yeah, so today, Phil, I'm using a Spectrum Max for a Sage 708 7100 R8 core. On that, I have a trout spey line for a Type 4 spey rod.
Okay.
which is actually weighted for a 7-weight.
Okay, perfect.
rod.
Yeah.
And this is a 10-foot 7-weight. Attached to that, I have a clear intermediate poly leader.
Okay.
It's 7.5 feet with another 3.5 to 4 feet of 10-pound fluorocarbon.
Okay.
And then the fly.
Okay, and you recommended I go with the same 10-foot, in this case 10-foot 3-inch 7-weight, a clear intermediate line, about 10 feet a leader, because you want us to keep our flies up
That's
in
right.
the slower water we're going to explore, because
Yep.
those coho will come up and eat it.
That's right.
All right, well, let's go give it a try and
Let's
see if
see.
we can put this stuff to the test.
Let's do it. What I say, Phil, is you stand right around here,
And cast and get it in.
aim somewhere, anywhere down, like
And as soon as it lands, start
yeah, like
stripping.
where that fish just flipped. I'm
Yeah.
going to stand on that side.
Okay.
We're both going to be shooting down into this dead water here.
Okay,
Hand twist,
slowly stuff.
slow retrieve, but you definitely don't go near bottom because we're going to ding chums in that case.
Yeah. I got something. I saw a flash of silver. So I'm gonna get the line up. At least I'm gonna try. All tangled up. Okay, we'll hand line it in. So, oh, little guy.
I better get on my part here, Phil.
So I was just using a little strip. Oh, it looks like a jack. So this is a coho that's mature. Oh no, it's a bull.
Oh, we got a little bull trout.
A little bull trout.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take those. Brings
There you
back
are.
memories from our last time together.
Well, and bulls love these flies
Oh, you
too.
can go ahead and release it. Look at that. Little skinny, he's waiting for more eggs and flesh.
Yeah, beautiful little bull.
What a bull trout. Just,
See you later, buddy.
hey, skunk's out of the boat.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Hanging. Don't leave me
Sorry,
hanging.
buddy. Sorry, buddy.
Nice job.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there's fish here.
It's like shampoo now. Rinse and repeat. See if we can get a coho. It's silvery again. It's over here. Looks like a jack.
Another jack.
Yeah, getting the line up because I don't want to step on my line with studded boots. There we go.
All right, what do we have here?
A precocious male. Oh,
Looks like another hatchery jack,
yeah.
sir.
So that's a precocious male, right?
It came in early.
Yep,
Yeah. Only went out for half a season, really.
yeah. So he's young. He's kind of lots of conjecture about jacks, right? Whether they're good, bad. It's a hatchery fish.
This one is, yep.
Yep. So
Yeah,
he's missing
yeah,
his
yeah.
adipose.
Yeah, so if you look here real quick, it just as he's in the net there, you
Yeah, a
can
little
see
bump.
that it's missing.
So if we had a salmon tag,
That's
in
right.
British Columbia, if you want to retain a salmon, you have to purchase a salmon tag, a non-titled salmon, but we're not doing that here. But they are in the system to, maybe there's a year or so that not many big mature males, so these guys fill in the blanks and make sure the continuity of the species.
Off you go, pal.
I want to catch his big brother, or maybe his
Me
mom.
too, my turn.
Get in there. What makes this a good coho spot, and what should anglers look for in a spot like this?
Well, we've got the fast water of the main river coming down here, Phil. And where it meets, it really slows down into a back channel where yesterday the water was really, really high. It's now lowered down. And this becomes sort of like a area of refuge for the fish to hang out in while they're making their way up the heavier currents, right?
Okay.
So this is where they're gonna pause, do circles, do laps. So you're gonna look for these when you're out on the water, because that's where the coho are gonna hang out until the river changes, in a day or two.
So I
And
guess
this
the
could be
moral of the
gone.
story is look for this kind of slow frog water, as we've called it.
That's right.
But it could change. So don't get focused on the location. Get focused on the kind of water it is for coho, because rivers could rise, lows could drop, and this spot's no longer the spot
right.
it is.
Yep, and they'll come and go. Yep,
Cool.
absolutely.
So I'm not sure if you can tell, but this little pool off the side of the river is contracting by the minute, it seems. It's getting smaller and smaller, so we're kind of rotating through it and taking turns. And all we're doing is casting across the pool, letting the fly sink for a few seconds, and then using a variety of slow strips, fast strips, hand twists, maybe a little roly-poly, always hanging the fly at the end. to see if we can get a coho to chase the fly and eat it. We want to keep the fly up because the chum that are off limits to us, they're a closed fish. We can't fish for them directly, but the coho are certainly legal to chase. We want to keep the flies up with the coho milling around and get one. And it's been working. I've had a couple of jacks and a bull trout. We're still trying to see if we can get something a little larger. Squamish is centrally located to several excellent fly fishing opportunities. So basing yourself out of there makes perfect sense. Thankfully, there are several accommodation options. We slept in comfortable, well-appointed separate rooms with kitchenettes, even laundry facilities each night. All of the creature comforts we needed to enjoy a great day on the water. After a promising opening morning, we decided to move to another location. After a short drive, Clint discovered another promising spot, a small side channel with a slow current that would likely attract and hold coho. So Clint, let's talk fly patterns. What are you looking for? What do you like in your coho or silver salmon patterns for our American friends? What are you looking for?
Yeah, so I'm looking for something that's super shiny, that's going to stand out in the water that we're fishing, and we've got several colors, you know, silver, copper, a little bit of UV in some of them, chartreuse, of course, and then the bead color I'll change up on those same patterns, just so I have some variation, sort of bringing the attention to the front of the fly, and I think that changes, you know, how they behave and whether they're going to be eaten or not.
So we're dealing with attractor patterns, and also the water clarity and the conditions we're facing are a factor. What sizes are we looking at?
Most of the flies that I fish are between 8 and 6. Yeah.
Wow, that's small, because I think most people think about a coho salmon being in the ocean eating herring, needlefish, big prey items. It's surprising you get them on such small flies.
Yeah, I like a smaller pattern because quite often there's a lot of anglers out and they're using bigger things, bigger spoons, bigger flies and all of that. And so like we can sit there and target fish a little bit longer than other anglers and sit over top of a pod without disturbing them with big flashy patterns. Like we want something that's flashy but not too flashy.
Yeah, just sort of a tap, tap, tap.
Yeah,
hey, come eat me. All right.
Yeah.
So Clint chased me downstream of him. He's been upstream trying to Euro nymph them along. I've seen him with a couple of small bulls and rainbows, perhaps even a cutty. But I'm seeing fish moving here. We're seeing these sort of rise forms, almost like a trout, but they're coho, and you're seeing little wakes as little pods of them push through. So I'm just going to take the clear intermediate, Clint's goblin. I'm going to pound it right to the other bank, let it sink 5-10 seconds, play around. Hand twists, slow strips, see if we can coax one up. So they were rolling along that far shore. See if I can get its head up. Doesn't like your net?
He's gone. Don't see him.
There he goes. Oh, that was nice of him to turn into the net.
We'll take that.
So I was casting, been working down, and water clarity is okay, it's clearing up. But we could see them rolling right tight against the bank, and you could see the bow waves as pods of them move through. And they ate
sit it.
Clint's goblin. That's what we came here for. So let me put the rod down.
Well done, sir.
Well, sure. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Look at that.
There you go. Have a look.
Beautiful. It's a male, hook nose. Look at the sea lice
Yeah.
right on the
Leeches
fins. Leeches and all kinds of things on his pectoral fins. No, it's not his pectoral fins, his anal fins, sorry. Well, that's all right.
That was a great. That was a nice fish.
So day one's been pretty good. First getting on there, we've got a couple of jacks.
Yep.
We've got bull trout.
Yep.
I saw you with some rainbows. You're nymphing up behind me there.
Yeah. Found
Cleaning
some of those.
out.
Yeah.
And then we got the target species, the coho.
Let's get after it for some more.
I think so. Before light leaves us,
That's
we're going
it.
to do that again.
Let's do it. Good job.
I got something. That's a coho. That's a coho. That's a coho. That's a coho. So again, right up tight to the bank where it drops in, that's where this is deepest. It's almost like fishing streamers for browns or rainbows on a river. Obviously these fish aren't feeding. We're triggering, they're using gaudy flies and slightly aggressive retrieves to trigger their more aggressive nature. This is another coho. Again, in that slower water, if I get the fly in the faster water, I run the risk of hooking a chum, which I don't want to do because A, we're not allowed to target them, and B, they're just bigger and meaner and gnarlier and they wear you out. That's a nice looking coho. Oh yeah, nice coho. Sorry, Clint.
Look away for 1 second.
And Phil's at it again. Poor Clint, I made him run a relay of rocks. This is a nicer fish. Oh, you showed up just in time.
Beauty.
Beauty, that's, oh, she's had a little
Running
encounter with a
seal
seal or something. Something larger. Tried to give her a bite. Did the fly fall out? No, not yet. Oh, try not to get,
Nice one.
give me my fly back. Ow!
She says nope.
Okay.
You got us both on that one.
I've been coho washed. Ah, there we go. So we'll throw that away. My rod is somewhere in the water behind me. That's a wild fish. Got the adipose fins. She's probably had a run-in with a seal. And that's a female. She doesn't have the hook nose. Beautiful proportioned fish. I'm gonna let her go. Go on.
Yeah.
Reproduce.
Woohoo! Well done, sir.
Thank you. Ooh, I need to
That's
clean
it.
my glasses.
Woo, I got splashed.
Blast. That's a coho.
That is a coho. The no retrieve.
Okay, now I get to return the favor for you and fall in the river trying to chase a fish with a net.
See ya. Hey, Phil, you need that net?
I'm coming, Clint.
Grab the net, Phil. Thanks, buddy.
My turn. I will get down below here at a place I won't fall in.
This is a beauty.
Yeah, it looks nice. So you were just basically dead drifting with a little twitch?
Yeah, I tightened up on it once it hit the water and just kind of let it go, and suddenly my line went tight.
Well, you're always fearful at first with these good ones that, oh, he's going to run ashore.
Yep.
That it might be a chum, which
Yep.
we don't want, so you're hesitant to set on
might
it.
be wrapped now.
Oh, perfect.
We'll take it.
You bring him to me, I'm not chasing.
You bring him to me, he says.
I'm coming slowly, I just don't want to get in the...
It's a leaper. We like those ones.
Yes,
Doing
we
the
do.
coho roll down there. Shake, shake, shake.
And get the pool all fired up.
There he is. Phil, good job, Phil.
That is good job. You're the good job. But that's again a classic example here of it's not the location. It's what's going on. This river is constantly changing, and tomorrow this spot could be gone. Yes, I would like to. Oh, a big male.
Yeah, he's in there good. Just right in the top there.
Oh, there it is. I can see it.
There it is.
There it is.
Right there.
So here, we'll get that out of the way.
All right. We got this guy.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, leeches and maybe lampreys. Who
Yeah,
knows?
all of this.
Look that up later.
Yeah. Look at that fish. Now
That's why we like. That's why we come.
That's why you come coho fishing. Look at that
That's
thing.
a beauty.
Again, a wild fish.
Yeah, adipose here.
Yeah. Big male, big hook nose. What a gorgeous fish.
Big fish. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That's it. I love it.
Well,
Love it.
Can we do it some more?
Let's play again.
Please?
Let's play again.
Please? Some more?
Yeah, no problem. Awesome.
Awesome. Whenever we're fishing, whether it's here in Squamish, your favorite lake, your favorite river, water temperature is a critical element we pay attention to. It governs fish behavior, their metabolism, their willingness to feed, and that impacts your presentation. Clint showed me a great tip here. He's got an adhesive tape that's a thermometer affixed to his landing net. So he always knows exactly what the water temperature is and how that governs his presentation. This is the kind of thing you can get at any pet store, any aquarium shop. They put them on the aquariums to regulate the temperature of those tanks for those fish. You can do the same on a landing net and get the same results. So Clint, the drive up here was interesting. Lots of rain the last 3 or 4 days. 100 millimeters of rain a day for our American friends. That's 4 inches of rain per day. So these rivers they're swollen, but now they're starting to drop. This area we were standing on was probably underwater as early as yesterday, but it's dropped a lot. What are some of the tools you're using to monitor river flows? Because you're telling me these rivers drop quickly and become fishable sooner than you think.
Yeah, I think an important thing to look at is Environment Canada has some river gauges throughout our system here. So I can look at the upper Ilaho and the lower Squamish and the Cheakamus, right? So those three have really good gauges on them. And then I look at the alpine temps, and that would have sort of what's happening above, 1,000 meters, which really helps, because if it freezes up there, then this can drop like a stone.
Turns the tap
really
off,
fast.
right?
Yeah, it turns the tap off.
That's cool. So again, using those tools, check the alpine temperatures. When they start getting sub-zero, that's going to turn the taps off, drop the water levels, and we can go fishing.
That's right.
This looks like a great coho spot.
Yeah, it has a few things happening. It's got a few riffles coming into it, but it's a really calm, lakey type of water, right? We call it frog water. Yeah. And so when we're looking for new spots, every season this river changes side to side. It moves around on us. So we have to find these new spots every year. This probably won't be here next year, but that's what we're looking for. This calm, slow water.
Yeah, coho love that. Come in, rest, and that's what makes them such fun as a fly rod fish, because this is more like a lake than a river.
Yeah,
right?
and so we get to use all of those lake retrieves. You've got your hand twist, your roly-poly, just a slow retrieve, just so many different things to play with, right?
That's cool. When this water comes back in shape, we're going to come here.
Oh, yeah.
So Clint, the Squamish system, like any river, is dynamic. It's always changing. But here, river flows have an impact on regulations and where you can fish.
Yeah, that's right. So in our regulations, there's defined rivers: the Cheakamus River, the Ilaho River, the Ashlew Creek, and the Mamquam River. Those are technically tributaries of the Squamish, right? That are open or closed based on what's in the book. Every other tributary of the Squamish is closed, which means clear water entering a dirty stream or the dirty Squamish indicates that that's a closed stream. So that means you can't fish it. Right?
Okay. So then if the river's up and it's brown, and that obviously now the Squamish has breached its banks, if you will, and is now flowing into that tributary, and that tributary is basically being absorbed by the Squamish, that's now fishable because it's considered part of the Squamish. The water levels drop, it separates the two, the tributary becomes clear again, that river is not fishable. So on a Monday, we could be fishing, and on a Tuesday, it's off limits.
That's exactly right.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
This is a pretty beautiful environment, but it's also got a bit of teeth. It can hurt you. Why don't you talk to me a little bit about river safety? I notice you've got a lot of paraphernalia attached to yourself.
Yeah, so I carry a throw bag for various reasons. One is self-preservation as well as saving somebody else if I see them going down. You know, I've been walking on the side of the river before and gone up to sand up to my waist. Then it's my safety. I can throw it to a friend. They can pull me out, right? But if I see somebody else going down the river, I can throw them the throw bag and then they can
pull in,
grab in, and I can pull them in.
Yep.
The other thing is a knife, and that can be used to cut your boot laces if you're wearing laces that allow that to happen. And that can remove your boot if it gets stuck in a rock or something like that, right? And then on top of that, I've got the bear spray canister that I carry at certain times of the year because bears are going to be around, especially during salmon season. There's going to be bears floating around up and down the river, and we just want to be safe.
And you got a healthy population of both black and grizzly bears here.
Yeah, that's right. So there's both black and grizzly bears, and they're all out all the way down to the mouth of the river. So you really have to be prepared at all times.
That's cool.
Yeah. Guiding starts for me mostly in February around Valentine's Day. That's when the salmon fry will start to emerge, and then we'll start chasing trout with fry patterns and nymphs, because the mayflies will start moving around on warmer days. Carry that right through to April and May. April being the hot time for steelhead when they're in the system. May it blows out with the first freshet. Right, so that's kind of the end of the spring session. So February 15th to around May 15th, somewhere in there. That's the spring session. Freshet carries you through, and then we get back into this coming summer would be the pink salmon. So they come every odd year, which will be 2025 coming up. They'll arrive sort of mid-July and carry through to mid to late September, and that'll be a summer fishery for the pink salmon. And then trout are always available, so we'll be fishing trout with egg patterns and other dry flies and stuff right through to October, where we are today, and fishing back for coho. And that will carry on through to November, and back to more trout with the eggs behind the chums and the coho. Yeah.
After a great first day on the water, it was time to explore something new. Water levels continued to drop. Yesterday's locations could have changed, revealing new places for us to explore. Clint's knowledge of the river and understanding of its conditions excited me, and I was eager to see what we might find. Oh, that might be fair.
Oh, that's a tank.
That's a tank.
Ah! It's a tank.
Oh!
No. Oh. Well, we got a coho that just I took a fly change and went to the copper. Give it a try because the clouds kind of came in. I wanted something a little bit darker, and right away I got a hookup. Fantastic fish. She hasn't even realized that she's hooked yet. Oh yeah, now she's realized. She's right beside me. And I don't have the net, Phil does.
Phil's coming. Phil's coming. Phil's here. In
Oh
she
yeah.
go.
Well played. Oh yeah, beauty.
Look at all the leeches on their
Oh
fins.
yeah. Look at that, eh?
Where's your fly? Is it?
In there. Right in there with her.
You changed, you
I
cheater.
changed. I just talked about it, Phil. I said I changed because it was darker out, and I thought, geez, I should probably try that copper fly I tied
But you didn't tell
for
me.
this reason. Well, you know
You
what?
didn't tell me. See what happens when you let the guide play? They don't play fair.
There you go. That's it. Well done.
Yes. I was going to take that from you.
Yeah, good.
So you could
All right,
take
let's
that.
take a look at her.
I've got the handle,
I got
so
the
to speak.
tail.
I'll get myself balanced so I don't fall.
She's getting pretty dark. She's darker, but beautiful fish. You know, getting ready. Wild coho.
Yeah.
Getting ready to head up.
Do her
deal.
thing. Thank you for contributing to this river system.
Just a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Average size here, probably. You know, for coho, we got some big ones jumping in front of us.
I know.
Huge.
I know. They were like Chinook size.
Yeah,
Kinda
there's some really big
I'm
fish
like,
out there
well, I don't
today.
know if I want to hook that. I do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We
We'll
do.
test the gear.
Okay.
This is the copper version of the Goblin that we have. Good for dirty and darker conditions. And yeah, tied on a Hannock 900 BL. You know, it's fast, easy to tie. One material besides the thread and the bead and the hook. Great guide fly. Really good.
Where's the net?
Right in my hand. You
sorry.
coming? Woohoo! That's how you do it, right there. What a beauty. That is a fresh one. This is chrome. Real nice fish. Well, I was just dragging this fly again, slowly through the current, and this tank of a coho grabbed on tight, and I am just playing this monster. It's a good one. They can't see well in this water, so I figure if I just slow drag, I'll get a chance of one seeing it, and it's working today. We're fishing high in the water with these clear intermediate tips. I figured the fish are looking up at this nice bright sky that's coming out now. And this is one very, very nice coho. And he didn't see me coming. Oh, oh. Fly pops out, perfect.
That's
Look
why
at
you
that.
come to Squamish.
This is a beautiful fish. Just a beautiful fish.
How come every time I come fishing with you, all we get is beautiful fish?
Beautiful place, beautiful fish.
Of course, they could look beautiful because they're next to me and I'm so ugly, but
This is true, Phil. This is true. I won't argue with that. Nah, you're not that ugly.
Oh,
Look at
that
her.
wild fish, all
Look at
wild.
Very wild.
Oh, and very gone.
Very gone. She was happy. See you later.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So Clint, you said you were doing something a little different. Prior to this, we've been doing the long, slow strips or short little strips, but you've changed flies
Yep.
to the, what do we call that? The copper.
Yeah, the copper goblin.
Copper colored fly. Copper goblin.
Yeah.
And you're fishing it a little differently. How are you fishing it?
Yeah, so I'm casting it out normally, and then as I get close to about 25 feet off the rod tip with the fly, because the fish are looking up at the brighter day, I'm making sure my fly is riding high by doing a slow lift or hang that we use in the lakes. And so that brings the fly within a foot of the surface. And then I slowly drag that on. And then what I'm watching for is the line belly from the rod tip to the water to change. And as soon as that begins to get tight, I know there's somebody pulling on the other end because I can't be that deep. I'm not hooking bottom. It's only about this far underwater. So when that changes and that line tightens up, boom, hook set.
And that's critical too. By keeping it up too, you're not just not hooking bottom, you're not hooking backs either. You're just getting the mouth. So, okay, I'm going to adjust and go downstream from you a little bit. Give that a try.
Let's do it.
Wow, just as Clint said. So I cast out, quartered it down, slow strips, figured out roughly where I am, about 25 feet or so, and then just do this slow lift, and the belly of the line kind of sags, and all of a sudden it just went straight, and I just set, and then all heck broke loose. And I have a beautiful coho on here. It's in the shallow. Oh, this is a big fish. Ideally, I want to have my rod tip pointed down this way and encourage the fish to get into this slow water, or better yet, swim upstream away from the pole, which will wear it out. I'm trying to avoid getting into situations where I'm pointed straight downstream, because that becomes fly or leader against fish, and fish usually wins that battle. Clint's got his. And I'm just gonna shoot on by, I think, to get below. A little bit of a fun wade. The studded wading boots are the way to go. All right, Clint, let's review what you're doing. What are you doing?
Sure. We've got our clear intermediate poly leader, about 4 feet of tippet material, and then the floating line. It's a 4-weight trout spay line on a 7-weight rod. Okay. So it's weighted properly. And that allows me to get a really long cast, which is very important in a lot of cases. You really want to be able to reach out to the far seams in some cases, right? Okay. Or if this line specifically works really well in a roll cast scenario where you've got like tight bushes or rocks behind you, we can send it out 70, 80 feet, no trouble. Okay. So that's really important as well. And the better the caster you are, the better you're gonna do when you're
more water
here,
you can cover,
absolutely,
more fish you should catch. Yep.
In this particular scenario, what we're doing is we're casting down on the inside seam of the current here and hitting the soft water that's on the inside with a decently long cast. And then we're slowly retrieving that fly in. As you get close to the end of the running line and you get the head of this line starts to come in the rod tip, I'm bringing the rod up to the side and creating a belly in the line. And when I do that, I'm looking at off to the side so I can see the tension in the system. When that tension changes, something's pulling on the other end. Yep. I set the hook immediately, and voila, we got a coho on the end.
Kind of like me watching for chronometer takes on a floating line, just watching that little memory squiggle straighten out and going, I'm not doing it.
That's right.
Something on the other end's doing it.
That's right.
All right, well, let's give it a go.
Let's go.
There you go.
And that's it.
Wow.
It's a very subtle change.
Yeah.
It's very subtle. And that's a beautiful coho on there.
Well, here, let me labor out there amongst the rock garden here.
Let me pass you that. So side pressure is really important here, where we're keeping the fish away from going out into the current. I usually get comfortable here because this is a pretty big coho. I'm just gonna wait for them to tire out.
Yeah.
They're gonna roll around, they're gonna scoot away, they're gonna come back. But fair hooked fish generally don't go far,
Yeah.
right? You're able to control them. Like he's gonna go prove me wrong, he's gonna go out a little bit. The reel's set just to prevent backlash, right? It's not set to slow the fish down. They're not gonna slow down for you. If you snag them, they're gone.
Yeah. And it's better to break those fish off anyway.
100%. Yeah, that's why we use only 10 to 12 pound line. So you can drop the rod if you snag a fish and snap your fly off. So this guy looks like he's not ready. Woo! Nope. See, so I'm gonna drop the rod here, keeping the line low.
Yep.
So I get some more side pressure on it, right?
Yeah, because that's what beats
I don't
them.
want the fish to jump down there.
No.
So I'm gonna stay low to the water.
Yeah, because when you've got tip high, you really don't have much pressure at all.
Well, that, and you're also telling the fish to go up.
Yeah.
And which creates the jumping and the mayhem, and then you drop them, right?
Yeah, separation anxiety.
And so I always try and get this 90-degree to the current pull in,
Yep.
right? And that way you can pull those fish, and I can just sit here, relax, and put the rod butt under my forearm, right? My wrist isn't getting tired here.
Yep.
It's really important to see. And this allows me just to steer that fish in. There's fish jumping all over the place out there.
I'm trying to watch, but out of the corner of my eye, I've seen about 2 or 3 fish.
So once you get a comfortable bend in the rod here, I'm just gonna make sure that lives there. It shouldn't break. I mean, if it pops out now, it's just a bad hookup.
Or
right?
barbless hooks work their way out.
Yeah.
I'm ready for
We're
you.
almost ready here. I'm gonna bring him around, try and steer him towards you.
Get that head up.
Yeah, we'll try and drag him over. Here he comes, here he comes. Woohoo, right in the bag.
Look at that.
Well done.
Well done, team. Great way to illustrate the presentation, Clint. Like,
yeah, when they cooperate.
Explanation to cast, to lift, to hook up.
Mother Nature throws us a curveball with a big storm.
Yep.
Then she presents us with some great opportunities for great fish.
It's like she actually likes us from time to time.
That's it.
All right, I'll let you let this go.
Oh my God, there's so many sitting there.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, you just
well, that might
got
have been
bumped
a
there.
fish.
Yeah, that was. There he is. Yeah, you did. Yep. So crazy, right? Like it's so crazy what happened.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Yeah, it is. Let me put my rod down.
Just like the coach said, side pressure, low rod tip, stop the jumping. Slowly steer that fish into the calm water.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Oh, now it's cowboying.
Doing the coho roll.
Yep.
Somersaults, rolling. Oh, that's a beast. Absolute beast. Look at the hook nose on that guy.
Clint, every time I'm with you, it always seems to be, and I haven't got this in yet, so maybe I'm being premature, but personal best. It was personal best bull trout. And I'm thinking this might be my PB coho.
Oh yeah, it's a tank. It's a tank. He's all rolled up.
No, he doesn't like that net.
I can't get in front of him. He's pointing the wrong way, and there's stones everywhere. I'm trying to climb around. Yeah! Woohoo! That's what we're looking for.
Oh my God.
That's why it was hard to bring in.
So that fish went out to the sea a year after birth, about that big, a blueback. And in 2 years, he's back. And he is just covered in leeches. I guess from lying on the bottom and
hanging out with all the buddies, yep. He's too big for the net.
I know.
The Moby net.
Squamish, special place, special fish, special guide. This is where dreams are made of. Well, Clint, that was a day of days, and unbelievable, and a real classic example of not so much the location, but the characteristics of the spot. Because this river is fluctuating almost by the hour. We joked, it's like the tide going out. So tomorrow, this spot is not fishable.
Yeah, everything changes day to day, especially after these big storms, and every day it drops another meter, 2 meters, depending how cold it is up high. We're gonna get another rainstorm in a couple of days, that'll bring it back up, right? And we just gotta, play with the weather.
So tomorrow's a different day, so
That's right.
let's go get something to eat and a tasty beverage.
Yeah.
For those of you who value time spent outdoors, investing in reliable tools is essential to making the most of your experience in nature. A durable, affordable, and timeless wristwatch is the perfect companion for any angler. And that's exactly what Vair watches are built for. Assembled in America and backed by a guaranteed waterproof warranty, Vair watches offer the ideal balance of affordability and performance. Stay on time and focus on the moments that matter most.
After an incredible previous day on the water, we knew our last day might be tough to beat. We began where we finished the previous day. So Clint, the river's dropping, water's still cloudy. What are your thoughts on fly color today?
Well, the sun's not up yet, so I'm gonna stick with a darker color to start out.
Yeah.
It'll stand out a little bit better in the dark water and in the dark scene that we're in. And then as the sun pops over the mountains, we'll probably switch up to something a little bit brighter in that chartreuse and orange or chartreuse and gold pattern.
So your philosophy is basically choose fly colors similar to the spoon patterns conventional anglers use?
Exactly, yeah. Dark colors, dark day, bright colors, bright day, that kind of stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's
do it.
Let's get it working. My cameraman Ryan patiently watched Clint and me have all the fun. Ryan is also an avid fisherman. Finally, his waiting was over. It was time for Ryan to catch a coho.
Okay,
Listen to the master.
you're gonna cast right there, as far as you can, like out to the bunks, and let it swing for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and just start slow
Stripping?
drop. Yeah, keep it high. Keep it high, so like long draws like this, and then when you start to get the blue line to your fingers, like on the strip, start lifting the line.
Okay.
And if it halts at all, rip it.
Yeah, you'll see the sag, and if
Fast
it just
at it.
straightens up,
Okay.
Because when your rod is high, if you don't bass it, your rod won't. It needs to absorb the shock of the hook set, right?
Okay.
So
All right.
that's it. That's a fish.
And that's in the mouth.
Yeah, of course.
Oh!
that's it, you're done. Next.
We're crying.
All right.
Just like that. Just let it shoot, Ryan.
There you go. Slow down on your forward cast at the beginning of the stroke.
Okay.
That's why it tailed.
So when do I start stripping?
Caused by too much power at the beginning of the casting stroke. Period.
Do I start stripping now?
Oh yeah, right away because it's shallower out there today.
And then,
Fly, and he took it strip. So strip, and watch the belly in your line. When you pull it strip and you watch that belly and it doesn't come back, somebody's on it.
okay.
That's it. Keep lifting. Slow. Keep lifting off to the side of it. Right, just like that. So you're looking at the belly chain and cast again. Slow down on that boat. See how it wants to go underneath itself? That's the power. Too much power.
Okay, too much power.
Slow down.
Okay.
You apply power at the end.
Lift her slow now. Right now. You're into the blue. You don't. There he is.
Oh,
That's a good chunk of stone.
was that better? And start stripping? Long and slow.
Till that blue gets to your hand.
And then I lift?
You start to do your slow lift. The fly is always in motion. And then do your lift. Yep. Lift. Fly's not moving. Fly's not moving.
That's a fish.
See, if you don't move the fly, if you want, you can try and get that on the reel. If you want. When you have the advantage. I used to paint my dripping down.
Do you? I'm not that advanced. Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
Side pressure too, we'll beat him. So you want to lean him to this side of the river.
This side?
Yeah, because that will steer his head into the shallower water. You don't want to get...
I don't like where you're standing. Woohoo! That's sweet.
Doesn't suck, does it?
No.
Our normally quiet cameraman became a Yahoo. Look at this.
Let's go, dude. First coho.
Bring him in, and then we're going to let the current just push him right in here.
Turn his head in.
Turn his head.
I can't turn him from here. Oh, there you go.
We let him, if you get him up, and then he's just going to drift down right into the hole.
Holy cow, that was cool.
Not a bad coho for a first start.
No,
Look at the size of it.
that's a freaking awesome fish. All right, you ready?
Vertical photo and horizontal. Oh. Well, I got a vertical.
The bear. The bear. Hey.
Well, I got to catch another one.
And he got a little sniff there.
Wow, this line just flies.
And also, you got that
Yeah,
front
you,
rope.
yeah, go.
Good job.
Oh,
Still
like,
good
let it
cast.
dangle a little bit longer.
Let it dangle longer.
4, 5 now. Slow. Yeah. That looks like a grab. Oh, yeah. He's on. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Yeah, there's the side pressure. Game on. This does not suck.
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get in my downstream position.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
Got a big rock. I'm trying to navigate.
Oh yeah, beauty.
Here, let me move a little.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm good?
Steer him. Side pressure him over.
Oh,
Happens to us all.
what did I do wrong there?
Side pressure.
I know I did. I was trying to side pressure, but
You lift it.
You would have been fine.
okay.
You get side step out a little bit. Yeah, it's right there. Cut that long. Let it dangle and bring it down. Let it cut it to the straight down.
Before I strip?
Let it pause there.
Try to see if it can strip up to the right side of it, so you might have to slide out a little. Yeah.
There it is.
Or you do anything. Or you can just do that.
Did you tap clap? On.
I could, yeah. I do. That's so freaking awesome.
Great job.
All right, let's get this one to the. Okay.
Just slow stop.
Don't worry about that. It's supposed to eat the rod.
Okay. I'll feed you it.
I'll duck.
What kind of? Oh, look, a heron flying over right now.
Get open.
It's a good omen. This one might make it to the net.
Keep that side there. Lower the water. Lower the water. Yeah, there you go. That lower the water is super important so you're not dragging his head to the center.
Can I reel the white line in?
High. Go, Phil. Go, Phil. Go, Phil. Use those. Yeah! Get off.
Woo! That's awesome. Let's take a look at this coho, man. Look at that. That is what you come to Squamish, BC for right there, folks. Beautiful coho. Amazing.
As with most of the area we fished during this trip, water levels had dropped and changed yet again. Many of the coho we found in the spot yesterday had moved on, and the remaining fish numbers had dropped. To conclude an incredible trip, we decided to move downriver to a location that was previously running high and unfishable earlier in the week.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah. That was underwater, wasn't it?
It was. That's where that coho rolled that you
Yeah,
saw.
on the first day we stopped here and you made it out through there, and we're roll casting because you couldn't even make a cast. And I remember there was a coho, it rolled up right here. So they were moving right through here. Yeah. And now this is high and dry. The coho are now
somewhere
way
over there.
Wow. So again, the moral of the story is don't focus on the spot, look for the water type, because in a day, a couple of days, a few hours, that water type's gone and the fish are gone with it. All right. As my time in Squamish drew to a close, I was amazed to see how the water levels had changed. Areas that were flooded early in the week were now high and dry as river levels had dropped and receded significantly. And perhaps the most important lesson I learned, the power of fish karma. If you see litter, cans on the beach, cans on the water, pick them up, take them with you. The fish gods will smile on you, right, Clint?
They sure did.
Hopefully you enjoyed today's show, learned a little bit more about fly fishing for coho. If you want to experience this for yourself, come to Squamish, book a day on the water with Clint. You won't regret it. For more information on this show and others in our series, please visit us on the web at thenewflyfisher.com, and don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We'll see you next time.
The New Fly Fisher is supported by Tourism Squamish, Vair Watches, Scientific Anglers, Trout Unlimited,